Well, Darren, a few days later and another 1-0 win away on the road. My first question is, I suppose every opponent is different. There's a fresh challenge with each opponent. What are the challenges of coming to somewhere like Boreham Wood that you prepare for?
The team. Their team. We're a good team. Good team. The recruitment that they always do is very, very strong at Boreham Wood. I think the ground, every time I come here, gets better. There's improvements all around. I think it's a really progressive football club. Then you've got to go up against the manager. The manager's excellent, very experienced now, even though he's young. Yeah, it's a tough place when you play against decent teams, good coaches, good ground. It's always a test. And you have to try and override that test. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't.
The whole game was, well, the first half in particular was pretty tight. So there weren't going to be many chances. If you look at Boreham Wood's record, they don't concede many goals. So for Reece to take that chance when it fell to him was just superb, really, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a wonderful execution, but it papered over the cracks because we were dreadful first half. Dreadful. Reece included. So it papered over the cracks, that goal. And I don't like that. I like it to be a true reflection. I love winning, don't get me wrong. Our performance level in the first half was nowhere near the standards that I set and the standards the players set, and they knew it.
Yeah.
And we had a very calm discussion at half-time, readdressed those standards. I thought we were slightly better second half, but defensively we were magnificent second half, just absolutely magnificent.
Yeah, they came at it. They had a bit more possession. They came at us a bit more. But as you say, I put down magnificent for the defence. I thought particularly the central two. Scott Cuthbert, I think, was just so dominant in his game. It was an excellent example of game management. I'm sure you would see flaws, but when you've got a 1-0 lead, they really handled everything well, didn't they?
Defended properly, and then handled the ball properly. It is football.
Yeah.
You do have to have the ball, and you've got to do things properly. And I don't think we did things properly. First half in particular, second half in some aspects. But defensively, we are very, very strong. We have a unit. Let's just separate the unit for a second. The goalkeeper and the back four that are highly committed to seeing out their duties. And whilst they're in that vein, and that can come and go, motivation comes and go, just like confidence and fear, anxiety, all of those emotions. But while they're highly committed, like they are right now, it gives us a great chance of not losing. Doesn't mean we're going to win, but it gives us a great chance of not losing. I thought Scott today was a role model for any young player watching, of the hunger and determination and the mentality of the man. I thought he was wonderful, and I thought Joe was very good. Again, second half, I thought he was very, very good. And they've got a nice little partnership brewing, and long may that continue. This is about winning games. We won the game. There are things, as always, that I didn't like. There are things that I really liked, but the players were highly committed, highly motivated, very respectful to the opponent, and whilst we're not giving away easy chances, we give ourselves a great chance.
And again, the substitutes came on and brought a bit of pace up front. And were you happy with their performance when they came on?
Yeah, they were okay. I thought they came on and implemented a lot of those changes. Brought a lot of tactical changes. I thought Vokins came on and tactically changed us completely, and I thought that was very strong of him to come on in a very fast game, very little possession, and to come in and it's difficult sometimes when you come on as a sub to find your breathe in and find your legs into the action. So I thought he did well. I thought Brown goes the other way for us, and he actually stays on the ball longer. Same with Lofty, they stay on the ball longer. But no, look, they did their job, and that's their job. When you're a substitute, those that finish games tend to be the ones that get, that can affect the outcome of the game even more so. So I thought their attitude today was very good. Lofthouse did a lot better when we changed shape, when Vokins came on, and all of a sudden he started to pick the ball up, and travel was, he does that very well. But yeah, I've got to make sure everyone. I thought the first half they were nowhere near. And if you can learn whilst winning in this game, you should be grateful, take it with both hands, try and take those learning points so that they don't rear their ugly head Wednesday or Saturday. Yeah. Most of the time you learn and lose in football. But now this group's got a very, very strong character.
And it's deja vu, we've been here before, but we're playing Oxford on Wednesday, so again hoping that the Laithwaite Community Stadium will have a good crowd there, getting behind working on the next step. I know it's a game at a time, but the next step in the season, so I'm sure the boys will be relishing the challenge.
They've got to be careful, because I've got 5 subs on Wednesday, and if they play like they did first half, I'll be using all of them before half time. I mean that. I mean that. So we've got to address some standards come Monday, Tuesday. Really pleased with the attitude of the players. No one went out there to do things on purpose, poorly. And like I said, but we need to take a big, deep breath today and say we've got an opportunity where we've won, we've gained points, and we've got to learn. And that's the important thing. And I expect to see an improvement on Wednesday. And that to me, it doesn't matter who we're playing. I want to see an improvement in those areas that I address with the players. And then we've got to keep them standards high, and we've got to hold ourselves accountable to high standards.
Well, I'm sure there'll be a lot of fans there. There'll be 250 fans driving home tonight happy. Whether there are traffic jams or whatever on the M25, it doesn't get any easier, but I'm sure they'll be happy however long the journey is. And well done today, and we'll see you on Wednesday.
Top man, thank you.